Hello, dear viewers. There's a saying, whoever masters the curves will win the Nürburgring. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype aims to become the fastest four-door electric car on the Nordschleife. The car is already in test runs and will aim for the record in October this year. Stay tuned to learn more about the Nordschleife and how the Ultra plans to master the curves.
In this video, we will detail the most iconic corners of the Nürburgring and explain why they are so challenging. The Nürburgring is the racetrack with the most corners in the world. There are hairpin turns, blind corners, jumps, and many other complex curve combinations. That is why there is a saying in the automotive world, whoever masters the corners, wins the Nürburgring. Each corner at the Nürburgring is a testament to courage. Some corners are named after brave challengers, such as the Sabine Schmitz curve at kilometer 2, named after the first woman to win the 24-hour race at the Nürburgring. Other corners are directly named after courage, like the Mutt curve at kilometer 13. Each corner at the Nürburgring tests drivers and vehicles, attracting competitors from around the world, including the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype. From gentle bends to steep right angles, from S-turns to hard-to-judge hairpin turns, the Nürburgring impresses not only with the number of corners but also with their variety and complexity. Each of these corners requires excellent driving skills and strong vehicle performance. There are 177 corners, and each has its own strategy, from entry and exit points to braking points. This demonstrates how demanding the Nürburgring's corners are in terms of driving technique, chassis, and aerodynamics. Next, we will highlight 5 of the most iconic corner combinations of the Nürburgring to illustrate the track's unique challenges. The Hatzenbach corner is named after a nearby hunting area, while Hochichen refers to the dense oak forests along the track. This combination of corners is particularly demanding, with 9 corners closely following one another in a short section of about 1 kilometer. This places high demands on the chassis and vehicle control. The section from Quiddelbacher Höhe to Flugplatz is the first and most famous jump of the Nürburgring. At high speeds, the vehicle can lose downforce on the front and rear axles, causing it to lift off and lose control. In 2015, there was an accident during a Nürburgring endurance race when a car lost control after a jump and crashed into the spectator stands. The Fuchsrohr is named after a fox that crawled into a drainage pipe during construction in 1925. The difficulty of this corner lies in the steep ascents and descents that heavily strain the suspension and increase the risk of tire slip. The Adenauer Forst is particularly challenging due to a small hill that obscures the corner, making it difficult for drivers to see the curve's path. This blind corner requires high driving skills and vehicle control. The Bergwerk is one of the most challenging blind corners of the Nürburgring. It requires precise entry and exit points as well as well-timed braking points. The track is narrow and often shaded, making the surface slippery, with a warning sign, Achtung Rutschgefahr, emphasizing the danger of this corner. The Caracciolo Carousel is probably the most famous corner of the Nürburgring. This hairpin turn has an angle of over 180 degrees and a banked concrete section with a slope of 30 degrees. Driving on the banked section can improve lap times but also requires high chassis stability and grip. The transition from the banked section to the normal track carries the risk of losing traction. These examples illustrate the diverse challenges of the Nürburgring corners. Complex corner combinations, elevation changes, and banked sections place high demands on chassis settings and downforce. Now let's discuss the aerodynamic design of the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype. There are many high-speed corners on the Nürburgring that often need to be taken at over 200 km per hour. Aerodynamic downforce is essential for stable cornering at high speeds. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype features numerous aerodynamic elements that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also functional. Downforce increases tire grip, leading to faster acceleration, better braking, and quicker cornering. Downforce can be increased by adding weight to the vehicle or through aerodynamic principles. The latter is preferred as it does not increase inertia. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype has been designed with maximum downforce in mind. A large rear wing provides 735 kilograms of downforce, and a rear diffuser adds another 245 kilograms. At the front, a large front splitter increases downforce by 414 kilograms, and U-shaped wind deflectors stabilize it with an additional 30.6 kilograms. These components ensure a total downforce of 2,145 kilograms at 350 kilometers per hour, 700 kilograms at 200 kilometers per hour. In addition to downforce, a high-quality chassis is crucial. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype uses a new double wishbone suspension at the front and rear, specially developed for racing. Coil springs and mechanically adjustable dampers allow for adaptation to the uneven tracks of the Nürburgring. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype is currently being tested on the Nürburgring, with chassis tuning being a central part of these tests. Xiaomi is confident that the carefully tuned chassis system will perform excellently on the Nürburgring and lead to impressive lap times. This explanation shows why the saying, "Whoever masters the corners, wins the Nürburgring," is so significant in the automotive world. The Nürburgring presents a unique challenge that can only be mastered with a perfect symbiosis of driver, vehicle, and track.
Subscribe to my channel to keep up with the latest on the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra and the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra Prototype. Otherwise, the channel will end up in the Fuchsröhre. Your support is crucial for the channel to continue providing engaging videos. Thanks for staying with us. See you next time. Bye-bye.